Alright, so welcome to a large map showcase. This is a month-long project. I built it by myself. Or really, it's just been like off and on construction on this thing, which is the Shire. And so if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings or like read it, I mean, I've done both. I'm a huge fan. This is like, oh my gosh, messed up. When people go in here, they tend to leave stuff and break things. Okay, so this is my map, and it's quite large, and that's not updated. There's like a huge section over here that's not in there, and there's a huge section over here that's not filled in. Like, this area is outdated too. I guess I'm gonna have to update that map. But we're just gonna start you off in one of the Hobbit Holes, which is like one of my favorite interior designs here. There's 3, I think, Hobbit Holes that you can actually go inside. This is number 2, and then I think number 3 is like way over there. Here is the Melon Farm, and the Melon Inn, which is not in the Lord of the Rings, if you didn't know. I hope you knew that. If you haven't seen it or read it, I hope you just assumed this wasn't a thing in the books or movies. But yeah, I just made a melon farm because I just added in the sea pickles. I was just gotta make a melon farm. Gotta make a melon farm. Over here we have our little party for Bilbo. This is one of the first areas I made. Just like right going here, out, and then this like little area here is like the first zone I ever made, and it's just expanded from there. It's a giant farm. This is like a farming hobbit hole right here. There's like a little bit of a just messed up area. Like, a little story about this over here. This is tile.info underscore update name, and it's like not many people have these. There was a glitch with old superflats. This is a decently old superflat, so it got messed up. But they fixed it in a new patch. But what I didn't think that they do is they just left the blocks. I can still pick up and use tile.info.update name, or whatever it is. Yeah, tile.info underscore update name. So I can still use this, which would mean like one more block. That's interesting. Over here, some more hobbit holes, and we're entering like this quaint hobbit town here. Quite a cool little town here. You got your doors, your rooms. So here's like a newer area. At some point, I stopped working on the map, and then I started working on it again later. So here's like a newer area. It's like a little ruin here. Okay. I'm really into redstone, so it's really hard doing the flush piston doors on, especially ones that are toggleable on Bedrock, because they're not as. On Java, there's some glitches that you can use that make things easier. Good. Okay, that's a lighting glitch if I've ever seen one. Okay. Woo. Okay. Glad I got that. Here's a armor stand swapper that through some patches I've had to fix it up, and thanks to toggleable redstone poses, they're always dabbing, which is annoying to say the least. Okay. But I mean, I like toggleable redstone poses, but since I'm not into making armor stands like dance, I don't like it. I wish it was like a setting or something. But you know, it is what it is. Like a game rule would be good. This is like a whole overview of like the area that we've toured so far. Most of it really is just landscaping, and that takes a long time, but there's nothing about it that's like particularly interesting when it comes to landscaping, but this is like a whole area. Oh, I forgot I haven't shown you this little hill here. So as you know, I do texturing on the walls. I do texturing on the walls, but I haven't moved the texturing over here, so there's not as much texturing. I'm imagining that there's so much background noise right now, and I hope you guys hate it. Anyway, moving down here, you got the next Hobbit hole, and I like having them all have certain colors that are their theme. This one's red. My personal Hobbit hole's green, and there's another one that's blue. It's like, you got a thing there. I'm thinking if I make another interior Hobbit hole, it's gonna be yellow, just because a theme of just. I don't know if they're primary colors. Like I legit don't know. All right, here is my little designs here for the little totem dudes. So this one I actually found like online, so I like modified it a little bit. And this observer golem I made on my own. There's probably, in fact, I think there's probably online some other people who make observer golems like this, but they're just standing here, being, you know, observer golems. This is supposed to be the Grey Havens, which is obscure, so if you haven't read Lord of the Rings, then you wouldn't know what the Grey Havens are. So, and we move on. So this is, see, the issue with having an open world map like this is there's always going to be like an edge that you have to deal with. So that sucks. I couldn't just build just a giant ice wall to deal with it. So there are plans for expansion, but this is like the culmination of lots of hours of just construction by myself. There's some other people that have helped too, so, but it's mostly me. I'm kind of the only one I can trust with landscaping, but when it comes to finer details, I'm more than willing to let other people help out. And if you see some like random things that don't fit in with the theme, like that, and let's see, that over there, there are other people's construction, and I don't want to destroy it because they'd probably get mad at me. And so yeah, this is my stuff here. Yeah, it's good stuff. So I just wanted to show it off. I mean, I've been doing a whole lot of work on it, and I want to show you a little secret. There's tons of little secrets out around. Oh my gosh. I think the person who's making the noise is trying to spite me at this point, because it's louder than me, and I've told them to stop. They won't. Here's a little secret spot here. The background noise is so loud. Okay. Probably should have stopped the recording before the background noise went all crazy. But you know what? This is amateur YouTube, so who even cares? Huh. Okay. I'm going to show you some more little secrets. Here's a little hobbit hole here. And no, these go nowhere, if anyone was wondering. I've always had a fascination with stuff that's like one-sided, and you don't detail the other side because you don't have to. And it's like, same thing with this house here. Nothing on the inside. Like, whatever. Anyway, so I just want to show this off. Yay! Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright.